So we're recording, it's December 20th, 2010. Andrew, we're looking at your left shoulder. First of all, I examined your shoulder, took it through a full range of motion while you're asleep, and it moves beautifully. There's no grinding or crunching, so which is good. We're starting off by looking at the ball and socket joint. The ball is to the left-hand part of the screen, socket's to the right, and the bone surfaces are covered with this white, smooth, shiny cartilage called articular cartilage. That's what allows your shoulder to move smoothly with no friction. So your articular cartilage looks perfect. There's no wear and tear. It doesn't look arthritic. Looks great. Now, your MRI had suggested that you had a tear of your superior labrum. So if we look over here, you can see the biceps tendon coming in top of the screen. It looks like a rope coming from left to right. It's shiny. I'm just going to hook the tendon. I'm going to pull it into your shoulder joint just to show you that the biceps tendon itself looks nice and healthy. It's not torn. Doesn't look frayed, looks beautiful, and there's subscapularis right underneath there, and that looks perfect too. That's your middle glenohumeral ligament coming up, that looks good. A little bit of fraying here, nothing really to worry about. Now as we look up top, this is your superior labrum. So can you hold the arm right here? The biceps tendon comes in, inserts onto the superior labrum, and the superior labrum inserts onto the top of your socket here. And the MRI suggested that there might be a tear here, but when I look at it, it looks pretty good. I mean, there is some partial tearing. You can see how it looks a little bit frayed here, but there's no detachment. So I don't think we're going to have to do anything with your biceps tendon or your biceps tendon insertion point. The superior labrum, everything looks okay. See, this is the cleft that they're talking about. So they can see some fluid coming in underneath here, underneath the labrum, between the labrum and the superior glenoid, but as you can see, it does not look pathologic. It looks pretty good. So I wouldn't even do anything there. Maybe I'm just going to touch it up with a shaver, but that's about it. Nothing too aggressive. Just a little bit of trimming. That's all I do here. Now, we've seen the subscapularis. I want to look at the supraspinatus tendon because, again, your imaging had suggested that you tore your supraspinatus. And you can see that there is some partial thickness tearing here, definitely. And see how it looks frayed there, top left corner. We'll bring in a shaver here. And we'll work on smoothing that down. So this is called debriding. Trying to remove parts of the loose fragments away here. And now that we've debrided, you can see that it looks almost like it's delaminated. Just the superficial layers had pulled or failed, but you see the insertion of the tendon still looks okay, at least looking from this angle. Now, we'll take another look at it from up top, because it might look quite a bit different when we look from a different angle. But so far, this is pretty much all I need to do on your rotator cuff where it's torn here. So it's a partial thickness supraspinatus tendon tear is what I see here. I've debrided it, removed the loose fragments, and what I want to see now is what it looks like when we view the rotator cuff from on top. So we're going to pause the video here.